So we found out last week your favorite seasonal beer is the winter ale.
The most misunderstood.
There you go.
Ale.
Yeah, I know. Why can't
complex.
Why can't they make it a little more beefy?
That's just what I'm saying. But it's they were still good.
They were still enjoyable.
You just had misplaced expectations.
Well, hopefully these expectations will be just right because it's Deschutes Brewery. Like them quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
And this is the Jubelale, which we also have had several times in the past, but
yes.
This is their new incarnation, which we will be trying on this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are aboutbeverages.com. And, the beer today that we are about, or the beverage we are about today is the Deschutes Jubilale. Deschutes is out of Bend, Oregon, and this comes out every year about, I think November is when you first start to see it.
October through December, they say, but we probably don't get it till November because we're always kind of, seems like it always takes a couple extra weeks for Tucson to get their beers.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind, but it's available. Yeah, October through December, we get it usually about this time. And the art is always different on it, which is cool. There's always different artwork.
Yeah, they have a contest every year, I think. Yeah, that's very cool.
You can go to their website, I believe, which I'm sure we'll have a link to. And I believe they have previous art for you to view of the Jubilale.
They do, actually.
Which is pretty cool.
I've seen that before. That is very cool.
So this is their seasonal ale, 6.7% alcohol, $7.99 for 6-pack.
What are the calories on this?
I don't know,
Do you know the calories
but you must.
I do because I see it on their website.
What is
216 calories.
All right. Well,
that's only for 3 ounces, though.
That's right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's have some calories.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I don't ever see people put calories on there very often. That's kind of neat. That's very cool.
I like that.
All right, so while I'm pouring this, do you want to describe the picture on the front server? No, I'm just kidding.
No, people.
You know what? They got to go to the website.
That's right. Ours or theirs.
Ours and then theirs.
Okay, this one is definitely darker than the previous two that we've seen.
The head is darker and the beer as well.
There's
They
more
both
head.
are.
This is definitely in that brown. Brown look. It's a clear, kind of see-through brown, but definitely brown.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas the others were orangish and copper and all that kind of stuff. This one's brown with
sturdier head too.
Very good head retention here.
Not a lot, but yeah, it's hanging around. Boy, that's nice. Little difference finally. Here we go. That actually is a pretty cool little graphic. I just looked at it. That's pretty
It's like
neat.
one hand is holding a snowball or throwing it up in the air.
He's throwing it up in the air.
And the other hand's got like a mitten on it.
Yeah, and he's holding a Jubilale, I'm sure.
That was a very vigorous swirl you gave it.
I'm trying to get a little more aroma out of this one.
Must get like it's going to sound weird, like spun sugar notes.
Spun sugar?
Well, like, like when sugar is heating.
Getting caramelized?
Yeah, getting caramelized. Yeah,
okay.
Almost kind of like notes like that, or like candy. Actually, that's what it is. Like you're making candy, and it's it's coming to temperature in the pot, and it's kind of got that sort of
where it's starting to get brown and kind of dark.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was actually thinking. Molasses, brown sugar, those kind of heavier kind of notes in there. I agree. There's a little bit of like a macadamia nut in here too.
Yeah, there's a little malt in there too. A little malt, brown sugar.
Little nice, malt kind of the back end. Definitely different. I like that one. Some just very light spices, seasonal spices. I like that. I love the aroma on that. So this is usually where we do our full disclosure.
Yes.
Keith, have you had this beer before?
I have.
I can't believe that. You have another beer without me around?
I did. Well, we had this on draft also a few weeks. No, well, I did try one in the bottle too.
Oh. That I didn't know.
Yeah, well, we had this on draft.
We did.
Back in early November.
Noble Hops.
As part of our, Noble Hops, the Tucson, local Tucson brew pub, or gastro pub, I guess is what they call themselves. We stopped there after the U of A game, and this was our first beer there. Yeah, so we've had it on draft.
Yeah, so we've actually had this on draft before. And it was actually a nice winter's night as well. It was cold outside. Yeah. We sat outside. We were kind of by the little fireplace area. That was very nice.
Yeah, it was quite cool that night. That was good. That's what I always hope for when I buy the football tickets, is that it's going to be cold. And it actually, this is like one of a few times that's happened. Nice sour there. Let you know it's there.
Yeah, but then goes away.
Fades away.
It's almost, initially for me, I'm almost like, oh, that sour is going a little bit. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
It starts to go into a range for me where I'm like, I don't know if I feel like that right now, but it goes away. So that's nice. The heaviness of those sugars and the malts that we were talking about are definitely there, which is very nice. I'm still getting some of that nuttiness too, like actually in the flavor, which is really pleasant. Really like that.
Yeah, that macadamia nut, that's a good call.
Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
So here's kind of you kind of know you're getting older when you're making references to people, they should get, but they don't get anymore. It was funny, or not actually even references, but just talking about certain actors. This came up at Arbuckle the other day. We were in the back. It was me and Rich and Miguel, who works with us, and he just turned 21. So we were talking. Rich and I were going back and forth as we were doing stuff, and we were starting to kind of just shoot out lines from The Naked Gun. We were going back and forth with different things, like, a honey of an ankle bracelet you have there. Oh, did that get down there again? Which Rich and I are always like, we have no idea what that means. It's just hilarious. And so we're talking about it, and we're talking with Miguel, and we're like, Naked Gun. I don't know if I've seen... Well, it's got Leslie Nielsen in it. You know Leslie Nielsen. Oh, you mean Mr. Magoo? That's his reference for who Leslie Nielsen is Mr. Magoo. Like that he was... And Rich and I are like, Leslie Nielsen just turned over in his grave when he said that. We were just like, that's just so sad that's his reference point. Not Airplane, not The Naked Guns, not even his other acting work, which obviously I haven't seen a lot of it, but I've seen some of his older movies, his dramatic stuff. It's like, this person's reference point for this actor that's, meant so much humor in my life is Mr. Magoo. It's like, oh, man.
So then you went into, don't you know how man can hurt inside?
Exactly. And Rich and I are just like, just laughing. We're like, oh, man, this is just terrible.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Nice, Beaver.
Nice, Beaver. Thanks. I just had stuff. Yeah, exactly. See? Well, I'm really loving this. I mean, I enjoy this one every year. They don't do, in my recollection, they don't make huge changes in it. It's always kind of subtly, but they do say that they change a little bit, and I think this is as good as any one of them, and I enjoy it. This is what I'm looking for out of a winter ale. This has a little bit more to chew on, a little bit more to bite.
Yes.
It could use maybe a little bit more hop at the back. I wish there was a little touch of bitterness. That's probably the only thing it's missing, because it's more toward the... This is more toward the malty, kind of side, but I like it.
It's weird. And I just, that night at Noble Hops, I don't know if they just didn't have things set right, or I like it better out of the bottle than I did it that night at Noble Hops. To me, it was really thin. And I kind of felt that way about we had the clutch there, the Lips of Faith. I felt that way a little bit too. I thought usually characteristics are enhanced by a tap for some reason.
Definitely.
And I didn't feel that way that night. But it just could have been because I was cold. Who knows?
It could have been.
No, I am enjoying this one. This is kind of, I guess this is sort of my standard for a winter ale. This is what I'm looking for. I know last year we did the Sierra Nevada too, which is just kind of...
Well, the Sierra Nevada,
which was a little different.
The Celebration?
Yeah, the Celebration.
The Celebration was, here's our IPA. Here's our IPA. Do we have another label we can put on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I mean, and that IPA is fine, but it's like, if you're going to put something out, make it taste different than the rest of your stuff. Yeah. But that's a different story.
It is.
So, people should get this one. I think so.
Oh, yeah.
This is one they should get.
Yeah.
And what they also should get is on our website at aboutbeverages.com, and they should check out the official tasting notes that we have for this, along with the recommendation scale.
I'm typing right now.
All those things. Oh, wow. Is that what typing sounds like?
Or galloping horses, maybe. That sounds like
one or the other. Oh, man. And while they're there, check out all the other things that are in the drink database. All the tastings that we've been doing throughout the holidays now, with Thanksgiving already in our rearview mirror. We tried a lot of things there, and some of those things have now made it into the drink database. They didn't make it into a podcast just because time doesn't always permit those things, but they are there. You can use your smartphone, go to our website. You can read all of this information while you're trying to make your buying decision. That's what we're there for.
That's right. Yep, absolutely.
But whether we like it or not,
you should definitely give it a shot.